if there's one thing God does not take pleasure in, He does not take pleasure in judgment. And you don't believe me? Let's take a look at the book of Jeremiah, chapter 13, verse 17. It says, "But if ye will not hear it, my soul shall weep in secret places for your pride, and my eyes shall weep sore and run down with tears, because the Lord's flock is carried away captive." So here's what we need to know concerning God's character. One of the things we need to know about God's wrath is that yes, His anger is righteous. Yes, that is true. But another characteristic you need to know is that what comes with it is grief and sorrow. And this verse shows it right here. And even Jeremiah's walk with God shows that. And it's also a foreshadowing of Christ's time here on this earth. Christ is the weeping prophet which Jeremiah foreshadowed. Why? Because first of all, Jesus is the split image of the Father, and of course, God grieves over the fact He has to judge His creation. God grieves over the fact He has to pour out His wrath. He grieves. He gets sorrowful because he doesn't like the fact He has to judge His own creation that He made, says Genesis. He doesn't like that. And that's why Jesus walked a perfect life on this earth and died a horrible death for us and rose from the dead, is right now sitting at the right hand of the Heavenly Father. Jesus took on the full wrath of God so that we won't have to perish in hell for all eternity, so that we won't have to suffer God's judgment, but so that we can spend eternity with Him in heaven, and also so that we can have life, peace, here on this earth. And I'm not saying walking with Him is easy, but through those trials and tribulations you go through, God will give you a peace which surpasses all understanding. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe if you're watching YouTube, follow right on TikTok or Instagram, and leave any comments if you do have any questions or concerns. Until then, don't be religious, follow Christ.